Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. If you're enjoying this series, leaving comments, leaving likes, subscribing with the bell turned on, all helps out this channel and series to grow. If you want to be a patron, support me even further, or watch me live on Twitch, check out the links in the description below. Into last episode of Dragon Ball Z. We are traveling in Lothering, and we're meeting all the different people in Lothering, and we did most of the quests in Lothering, and now we need to turn the quests in for Lothering. Let's turn in the quests for Lothering. I think we got a quest here for the Chantry Board. Lothering, what's the Blight? These are all the main quests. Kokari Wild's Last Will and Testament. You found the cache. Jeddah and Redcliffe. Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, how do we turn that in? And then we have premium content. What's this? Soldier's Pass. We're not going to look at that because I don't know what that is yet. And we've got Lothering, which we've got the Chanters Board. You killed all 3 of the bandit groups north of Lothering. Report back to the Chanter for a reward, which we will do right now. Hello.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Right. Achievement unlocked. Pilgrim received 3 gold. Quest updated. Very nice. 3 gold isn't bad at all. Oh, do we have another Chantry Board quest? When bears attack. On behalf of Thed, the farmer and his departed son, I inscribed this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thred's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. We'll accept that, and then we got a last keepsake. Thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in this village whose mother, good wife Sarah, is missing. As she has been missing for the better part of a week as of this writing, she's presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the Chanter will be compensating this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. Okay, so it sounds like we have 1 in the northern woods and then 1 in the... Is this one of those games where the black colors are blacker? Kind of feels like that. Yeah, 1 quest in the Kokari Wilds and 1 quest in the woods north of Lothering. I think we also have the Poisoner's quest done, which hopefully will give us a level up as well. And then how do we actually... Oh, the campfire, right. Okay, so let's talk to the Poison Man.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
We're here to see my stock. I have what you asked for.
Splendid. If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
That sounds like Festus Krex from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and I genuinely wonder if that's the same voice actor. It must be. I'm assuming when I read through the comments, there's going to be 100,000 that are like, yes, indeed, that is Festus Krex. Okay, quest completed. They need to give me more experience for this stuff, I'm telling you.
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done.
Okay, what do we got? The Chanters Board. You've been rewarded. Weed out the bandits. Cull the infected bears. You read on the Chanters Board about some blight-infected bears to the north of Lothering, causing troubles for the villagers. The Chanter will pay 1 sovereign to anyone who manages to slay these bears. The Chanter is offering a small reward to anyone who is willing to venture out into the wilderness to find the remains of missing women. Sarah, her personal effects may bring some small measure of comfort to the orphan son. Okay, I guess because I'm not sure
have no female mages or warriors.
if...
Of course not.
It'd be cool if there was dialogue subtitles. I wonder if there is. Hold on. Options, game controls, audio, disable dialogue, audio. What? Video resolution, play in school, full screen game, gameplay, enable persistent core policy, but automatically show the tutorials and the damage party. Where is the subtitles though? Maybe I'm missing it. Disable sound effects, disable music, disable audio log. Yeah, where's the... Okay. I'm not entirely sure.
What are
We'll
you
resume.
talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Sten. No, never mind. Let's drop this.
So that's a really cool element of this game, is that regardless of your party members, they'll all talk to each other. Oh my god, look at all those wolves. Do we want to take them down? Well, yeah. This game, you aggro things like oh my god. Oh, I got a really good tip. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get like in the midst of all of these wolves. Okay, let's go for this one. Oh my god, there's so many wolves here. Okay, this is not good. Get up, please. Get up! Just stun. Holy moly, I guess we just got obliterated by wolves, huh? Man, the amount of time it takes to swing the sword. Holy god. Okay, let's use Morgan. Morgan's got to have... What does she got? Winter's Grasp. The caster envelops the target in frost, freezing, lower level target solid. Those that... the text is so small. Those that resist suffer a penalty to movement speed. Doesn't she have Cone of Cold or whatever, though? Lightning. I need some AoE, please, and thank you. I know there's like a bit of a... Caster engages in subtle mental manipulation that disorients the target. The caster creates a sinister bond with the target. No, where is like the... I know she's got like a big stun that she'll do. Okay, let's try to get out of this, I guess. We'll use a health kit. It's not even worth it as far as I can tell. We just need AoE. I need to focus on Sten so she'll automatically do her abilities, I think. Okay. Things are happening. I just need to level up my main character. That's the problem here. Let's go for this guy since he's on Morgan. The misses are just the worst thing ever. Yeah, these misses. I mean, I could deal with this. Okay, Morgan's dealing some good damage. I could deal with this if we just didn't miss every other attack. I don't even know if it's worth it, but... Okay. Jesus Christ, that's so many wolves. I don't even know if it's worth it to continue this save file, but we're going to do it anyways. Let's loot the wolf. We got a health poultice. Oh, wow. Let's loot the wolf. We got a lesser health poultice. Oh, wow. Wow. And we don't even get... Yeah, we're like 1 HP up. All right, let's use an injury kit. No, we should not use an injury kit because if we go to camp, I believe it satisfies... What is going on up there? Blood mages? Oh my god. Okay, we're going to let all this stuff regenerate. I'm going to take a sip of me water. I'm going to take a sip of me water. I'm going to take a sip of me water. Come on, Liliana, you need to heal up. Okay, let's make a new save. Jeez Louise, man, this game is difficult. Especially on freaking normal.
Creatures. Leave us alone.
What in the world is going on here? All right, let's do it. Okay, I know I'm running in as a rogue, but I don't like if I want to play as my main character. And people keep telling me to backstab, yet I cannot backstab. I cannot backstab if... Okay, I need to... Liliana is already dead. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think we've got this. It's okay. We just need to deal more damage, ultimately. We always have just enough potions. What is that damage? Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's go for you. Let's do this one. Okay, and then you. Actually, you. Excellent. You've got this, Morgan. Let's do Lightning Bolt. Fantastic. Let's do number 2, which I think heals me. It definitely does. Let's do number 1. Winter's Grasp. Yeah, Morgan is so freaking strong. What do you mean blocked? Man, this game is hard. We always have, like, just enough potions to get through. What do you mean blocked? What is going on? Get out of here. Jeez Louise.
I am done with that
Mighty
one.
timely arrival there, my friend.
My breeze is
I'm
from
much
a pretty
obliged.
pattern.
Just how obliged, exactly.
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
Yet you have a whole cart full of goods.
Which are unsold, I'm afraid. 100 silver, and my thanks is all I have to offer. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Good to meet you, too. Okay, finally we get a level up here. Let's see. Constitution could definitely go up. Dex is 21. Willpower, I think I was going to try to increase Dex so that I don't miss so much. But yeah, we definitely need to... What do you mean reset? We definitely need to increase our health, my god. Oh, we get a specialization now. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So we can pick a special... No. Okay, we can pick a specialization. This is very important. Assassin. God, this text is so small. Specialization bonus, +2 dex, +2.5% critical chance. The assassin finds any notion of fairness a quaint ideal that has no place in combat. Poisons are their weapon of choice, as are crippling strikes that inflict persistent wounds on their foes. As killers, assassins are a marvel of stealth and efficacy. Okay, I think I went assassin in my first playthrough, so I'm kind of not keen on going that again, but I always go assassins and everything because obviously they're the coolest. Specializations are an enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and 14. Okay, we've got Bard. Specialization bonus, +2 willpower, +1 cunning. Bards follow an Orlesian tradition, acting as assassins, spies, saboteurs, and following other secretive pursuits in the constant and sometimes petty struggles between nobles. Having taken the minstrel's art to new levels, bards are skilled performers and master manipulators. Bards can inspire their allies or dishearten their foes through song and tale. So yeah, Bard would be cool, but fun fact, I think Leliana is a Bard. So we don't want to double up on specializations. Ranger. Specialization bonus, +1 constitution, +5 nature resistance. Rangers have an affinity for open country and wilderness, but as independent scouts and militia, they are opportunists, not stewards of nature. They exploit every advantage of their environment and can lure wild beasts to attack their foes. Now, does this have to be... Huh, that's interesting. Does that have to be, like, bows? Or can they just use... like beasts, as they say. And then finally, duelists. Specialization bonus, +2 dex, +1 damage/hit. Duelists are deadly combatants who prefer to fight in light armors and strike with light but precise attacks. Experienced duelists have preternatural... I never know how to say that word. In fact, let's look at it. Preternatural?
Preternatural.
Preternatural. Beyond what is normal or natural.
Preternatural.
Wouldn't that just be supernatural, though? But okay. Reflexes that allow them to evade their opponent's clumsy blows, as well as strike with remarkable precision. All right, we're going to go duelist. Yeah, I definitely was considering going typical rogue assassin type thing, but I want to switch it up for this playthrough, so duelist it is. Then we should have a duelist tree now. Dueling. The duelist focuses on proper form, gaining a bonus to attack while the mode is active. Keen defense adds a bonus to defense while in this mode. So this is a sustained ability. So we'll add that. Play. Okay, then we'll go back to you, and we will take off this. We'll take off this, dual striking, and we'll add this here and make sure that that's selected, which it is. Because I believe I can't have both active at once, right? Okay, then we got Bodon Feddick, and a bunch of crates to loot, which now we definitely need some potions to make up for that. And we'll go north of Lothering to the woods. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe they just meant literally north of Lothern where we already were. We got a blood mage here who has what? Sealed letter. Received 11 silver. New Codex Maleficarum. Codex updated. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye, Belgrus. Interesting. We got a Herlock with a lesser health poultice. Okay, so this should gather our party forth here, I believe. Gather your party and venture forth, yes, and then we get the world map of Ferelden. But where is... Did not see that one coming. Okay. So that is... I don't know if I want to spoil what all is happening there. I guess that's a dream that we were having.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was. Hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde. And we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon. Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing? No. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
New quest, Enchantment. Received 11 silvers. Quest updated. New quest, Soldier's Peak. New quest, A King's Confidant. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, this is the camp, and this is where you can talk to your party members, and boy, is there a lot of dialogue. Party camp. All of your party's injuries are healed when you return to camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making it ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. I do want to kind of talk to everybody. But obviously there is going to be a lot of dialogue. What is this guy? Levy Dryden.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
I'm Ainthor, and I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay, and I believe that is DLC. The new Codex Sophia Dryden. Yeah, I believe that's DLC, so we're going to hold off on that.
Good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
What are you selling exactly?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Thank you. And we have a quest for enchantment, I do believe.
Hello.
The
Hello.
boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment.
And there you have it.
Enchantment! I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment.
Enchantment indeed. Items. You have no items to enchant. We've got one rune, so these are what the runes are for. Journeyman Lightning Rune, which we can place there, and yeah, but we have nothing to enchant, unfortunately. Let's talk to
Your friends are
Bodon.
formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So what's your story, exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
What happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Have you heard any rumors?
There's a nasty rumor going around that the Grey Wardens are evil and that they worship the Archdemon. They're the ones that caused the blight. They were getting upset, see, that there was no use for them anymore, so they summoned up the Archdemon to do their bidding. It would explain a great many things. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Okay, if this guy has like a million rumors like the other one, we're not going to listen to every single one. Heard any other rumors?
The crafters of the pearl broth. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, cool.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good
Let's
to have
see.
you along on the road.
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I mean, again, methinks doth protest too much. I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it all.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Dark times, indeed. You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Okay. So you got a free helper.
Better than him living in mud and hiding from Darkspawn and Deepstalkers, isn't it? I was glad to take him in. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Let me see your wares, Bodon.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, the Campfire has 1,800 million lines of dialogue, and I think how we'll do it is we'll like slowly pour through, because it is important to go through, if I remember correctly, and I do want to especially go through the dialogue of the people that I have not really used in my party, like Sten. So yeah, we'll have to slowly go through. I don't want every episode, as usual, to be nothing but dialogue, but my God, the Campfire has so much. It's insanity. Anyways, so here's our party inventory. Let's sell everything that we don't need. What is this? When thrown, this flask splashes out acid, dealing nature damage to all creatures it hits. Okay, I'm going to sell these. Let's see. Lyrium potions. A weapon coated in acid deals nature damage with each hit. We'll try to keep potions. Deathroot, Ashtract. Use weapons coated in this mild poison deal additional nature damage with each hit and may stun the target. Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb increases the user's resistance to spirit damage for a short time. I think I'll sell those. Lesser Ice Salve. Resistance to cold for a short time. Elixir of Grounding. Uses resistance to electricity damage for a short time. Grease Trap. Requires trap making. Crushing Spirit Shard gives the user a small bonus to spirit resistance for a short time. We've got Demonic Ichor. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay. So, let's see here. Dagger, Balanced Greatsword, Short Bow, Ice Arrows, Studded Leather Helm, Studded Leather Gloves, Studded Leather Boots, Studded Leather Armor, Chainmail, Blood Dragon Plate, Small Shield, Havard's Aegis, Clothing, Journeyman's Lightning Rune, Golden Scythe, and then these are all gifts. Okay, cool. We definitely need health poultices, so we'll buy that, we'll buy that, we'll buy these. Lesser Injury Kit we also could use. Mabari Crunch. Are those gifts? Use Mabari Crunch restores a small amount of Mabari Hound's health and stamina over time and cures it of a single injury. Lyrium Potions. Tome of Physical Technique. Gives the reader 1 point to spend in talent or spell. Yeah, these are important. Oh, we also need backpacks. Yeah, people keep mentioning the backpacks. Okay, Tome of Arcane Technique. The Vaishial. Dragon Bone. Dagger, Balanced Greatsword, Sylvan's. Okay, so he's got a lot of interesting stuff here. Conspirator's Foil, Blood Dragon Plate Helmet, Blood Dragon Plate Gauntlets. Yeah, he's got a lot of interesting stuff. Black Metal Torque. How much gold do we have? 16. Cannot equip on this character. 6 attack, 6 armor. The spell word. 2 willpower. 10% nature resistance. We could use some belts, I think. 2% range critical chance. Increases monetary gain. Dwarven Merchant's Belt. We'll buy that. Ember, Hailstone. And we got a bunch of runes. And then we got a bunch of gifts, I think. Yes, indeed. Boots or Legion Mask. Yeah, all of these are... I think this is for Sten, if I remember correctly. Sugar Cake, Thoughtful Gift, Lump of Charcoal, Thoughtful Gift, Chastity Belt, and a backpack. Yes, this is what's important. We can increase our carry weight with these, so we'll buy that for sure. Unstable Pigeon. A lot of these are like DLC items, I do believe. Okay, and then last thing we'll do is we will equip that belt. We should have an accessory here. Dwarven Merchant's Belt, which will increase monetary gain. And now we went from 70 to 80 carry weight as well. We'll end this episode here. Yeah, like I said, there's just so much dialogue for this particular campsite. We'll try to get maybe one person knocked out each time and then move on to more adventurous things. But we'll end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy this series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe with the bell turned on. All helps out this channel and series to grow. And if you'd like to become a patron on Patreon and watch me live on Twitch, check the links in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.